Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Allagash Curieux, and I've got to give a big shout out to Joe, or Average Joe as he's known here on YouTube, for hooking me up with this beer. That's right, we do not get Allagash in Ohio, unfortunately, and at time of recording this has 14 months of age on it. Joe, I can't believe it's already been a year since you gave this to me, man. Time flies. This is one that kind of just sat in my cellar. I kind of forgot about it. And on Allagash's website, they suggest drinking within 1 year. So I'm a little past that suggestion. But oh well. So this is a Tripel, and they are aging this one in Jim Beam bourbon barrels for 2 months. So really cool stuff. Excited to try this one. I've heard a lot of great stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh yeah, I definitely get bourbon right up front. It's not real big and boozy, but I definitely get the bourbon. Yeah, there's some light vanilla notes. There's a little bit of oakiness. Definitely kind of has that coconut sweetness too, along with the vanilla. Getting a hint of this kind of spicy Belgian yeast strain, a little bit of like some fruity esters as well. A little bit of a sweet citrus, but mostly it's the oak, it's the bourbon and vanilla, coconut. You know, it's got a little bit of a tannic quality to it. Yeah, it smells pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh, wow. 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 Damn, that is good. Up front, big bourbon. I'm surprised by how much bourbon they got for only aging this for 2 months. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Again, it's not boozy, it just is the actual kind of like taste of bourbon. After that, as it sits on my palate, definitely getting that vanilla and coconut like I was in the aroma, and there's a little bit of that oaky kind of dry finish too. Yeah, that's really nice. A little bit of a spicy Belgian yeast strain. Again, though, this is really dominated by the barrel bourbon, vanilla, this really kind of rich, sweet coconut, really nice oak notes as well. A little bit of a tannic quality, not crazy, though. And then on the back end, again, that spicy kind of Belgian yeast strain. I am getting a little bit of light citrus, almost like a sweet orange peel, a little bit of just the kind of these sweeter citrus notes in there. Yeah, this is really nice. Wow. I'm kind of wondering how wet the Jim Beam bourbon barrels were, because this just has a ton of bourbon and a ton of that actual barrel. And for only being aged 2 months, I've seen a lot of breweries, I'm going to keep their names out of this video, but I've seen a lot of breweries that do aging for like 1, 2, 3, or even 4 months, and most of the time it's almost pointless, but wow, they did a great job with this one. Of course, a Tripel is also a lighter style, so maybe that's why the barrel lends itself so much to this beer, but nice stuff. It's on the lighter side of medium for a body. It's got a very crisp, clean, kind of dry, oaky finish to it, and it's got a very creamy mouthfeel. There's a nice carbonation to it, but it's soft carbonation. It's got a nice effervescence, but damn, this is pretty good. I've never had it fresh, but I'll say this, with the year on it, nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, my only slight thing is there is a little bit of a warmth as it goes down, but for 11%, not bad. I would imagine that there wouldn't be any warmth at this point since it's already been over a year, but really, for being an 11% bourbon barrel aged beer, not bad. You couldn't smell the alcohol, you can't taste the alcohol, and it's not like a booziness or just a solid warmth as it goes down to remind you how strong this is, but nicely done. Very barrel forward, but that is exactly what I was kind of hoping for this one. This is great. In terms of rating, guys, I'm going with a 9.3 out of 10. This is aged really nicely. I would like to try a bottle of it fresh just to see kind of how it compares, but as of now, you get bourbon, coconut, vanilla, oak, a little bit of that spicy Belgian yeast strain, some fruity esters, light citrus, and it's just all, it's all nuanced. You know, there's something that smacks you across the face, but it's a really nicely balanced barrel-aged beer. Really shows off those Jim Beam bourbon barrels quite well. Allagash, yet another winner. I've only had a couple of their beers, but I've never had anything that I've disliked from them. So nice stuff. If you guys get Allagash in your area, go check this one out. Excuse me, I have not had enough to drink today. And yeah, this is an awesome beer, so go find it. Alright guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.